And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, high elves, dark elves, all you creepy lizard men lurking in the shadows, pulling the strings of society. Welcome to today's video. We are finally doing something I should have done a long time ago. We are getting our official citizenship status inside of Raid Shadow Legends. As you guys know, this was one of my biggest mistakes I made coming in as a new player in Raid, almost playing for a year. I've beaten Amias, I've beaten hard mode Doom Tower, but you know what? I've taken so long to unlock the Arbiter because I'm an idiot. You guys didn't know that. But speaking of which, did you guys know that if you're a new player coming to Raid and you want to get your citizenship status, well, start off by using my link down below or my QR code, and all the new players out there you'll be getting for free to Gore right from the very get-go, and Deacon Armstrong at level 40. Yeah, you're not going to find any special new player links that give that away right now. Yeah, that's a big deal, my friends. And let's now talk about my big deal inside of Raid Shadow Legends. So let me give you a quick recap for those that might not know. I've been playing Raid Shadow Legends very sparingly since 2019, but playing hardcore since last year, June-ish 2024. And it's different when you play, like, I open, it's like, oh, these are cool champions, but then actually playing the game religiously, understanding the inner workings, the economy, the meta, the strategies, the characters, all the different forms of content, that's a whole different thing. So when I was going into that journey, I was literally, again, a magic carp out of water. Magic carp. I'm kind of impressed how decent of a magic carp impression that is. And here's the thing, I didn't look at any guides. I just kind of went into the game cold turkey, and as I make videos, talk about what I'm doing, I would get amazing feedback from you guys on the Discord server where my clans like to hang out for Raid Shadow Legends. Well, one of the things I realized a little too late was, like, I'm literally talking like 4 or 5 months in, was the Arbiter missions. The Arbiter missions I was neglecting for the longest time, ignoring, because again, the games that I've played for Hero Collectors, they don't give a crap ton of free legendaries, especially amazing legendaries, by just doing like daily activity type of stuff here. Well, I didn't pick up until a little bit later. It's like, oh shoot, this is where the Arbiter comes from. Because you know why I started noticing? I'm like, man, I see a lot of these Arbiters inside of Arena. Where can I get her? She is my #1 threat in Raid Shadow Legends. I don't care about anything else, but if I see a fast Arbiter, well, you can't really see the speeds. That's pretty much my biggest weakness. And then I realized, oh, there are these missions that I have to do. And the thing that sucks the most about it, because I did a grand majority of the feats, the challenges the Arbiter mission requires. Like, I have ascended plenty of champions, the 6 Ascended Star. But the thing is, it doesn't count it for a lot of, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it counts certain challenges, sometimes it doesn't. But especially those big ones, like, hey, make sure you do Ice Golem level 20 10 times. I've done Ice Golem a bajillion times at level 20. It doesn't count until you get there for a lot of those missions. So I kind of had to like double, triple dip in some of these challenges. If people, biggest thing that I regret, and I hope you guys, for new players that are coming, use the link down below, scan the QR code. Of course, for all the new players out there, make sure when you're playing the game, you follow the Arbiter missions as you go along. So you don't be like me, where first off, you're going several months without one of the best champions, best free legendary champions in this game. And just you don't have to redo all these missions like I had to. So today we're on the final leg of it all. We have this clan mission. We got to get 100 million damage to the Demon Lord. Minimum difficulty, Nightmare, only first chosen difficulty counts. This, I made a bit of a mistake. Normally I've shown myself inside the clan boss, you know, Demon Lord raid. Generally what I end up doing is I do my first key on maxing out hard Nightmare, right? I do Nightmare, I do 1 key, I max it out, and then I'll go ahead and do the next difficulty, Ultra Nightmare, and I'll do like 2 or 3 keys in it. No, you have to, whatever difficulty you pick first, you gotta stick to it. So I had to do it again the correct way. So I did my quick key to get my first score, and then you have to stay on the same difficulty to complete that last mission that we had there. So in case you're like, why am I having a hard time? It's because of that. It needs you to lock in 1 difficulty. So today we're gonna go ahead, get that last little bit. And you know what? Normally I hold off on summoning champions until an event. No, we're gonna do it today, as you're gonna see. So let's do this, my friends. Let's do 1 more key on side of Demon Lord Nightmare. Feels kind of bad because I've already gotten the max crate for it. Oh well, let's just do it for the Arbiter. 1 for the show, 2 for the money. 4 for the Arbiter. I don't care. Quick battle. Go, go, go. Don't ask why there's Geomancer Ninja. We don't got time for questions like that. There we go. Clan mission successful. 58 million in the bag. And now we have the moment of truth. Let's go ahead, visit our little Arbiter missions, man. It feels good. I feel like first a few things. Now I kind of feel like an official citizen rate, even though I said I've already beaten hard mode Doom Tower. I've beaten this freaking Scarab King, Amius. I'm in Gold Arena 5, whatever. You know, I'm doing great. I'm doing Ultra Nightmare. I got my Hydra characters. I'm like in a good spot. But now I feel like if you get the Arbiter, it means you know what you're doing in Raid Shadow Legends. And I'm just happy to finally have it in the bag. And never again, if I start another new account, I'm probably gonna get this even, well, I will get this even faster because I'm not gonna be an idiot like I was over there. And the reason why we're gonna summon her today, like normally if you guys see, like for example, we have, let me pull it up in game. I have the shards ready to pull for the fragment for even Yuzan, Yannicka, and Yakarl. But I don't wanna summon them now because I'm not like in an immediate need for them. And furthermore, I wanna get points for these champions. But the only way to get points through fusions, fragment summons, or even, I guess, fusions for that matter, as well as the missions, you have to wait for a champion summoning tournament, not event. We have an event going on right now, a summon rush event, but this does not give you points for opening characters through the fragments or through the fusions or like through the missions for whatever. So it's only from here. However, unfortunately, at the time of this video recording, we are in a Lysander fusion. We'll talk about that in a second too. We're in a Lysander fusion, and I'm not seeing any sort of summoning tournament. We have a classic arena, ice golem, dragon, champion training tournament, nothing. So nothing. And I don't want to wait till next month. I want her now so I can upgrade her during the champion training tournament. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm impatient. I want her now. I'm not waiting a month. I've already waited so long, and she's gonna perfect my third tag team arena tag. I need like one more character. She's that character, and this is why it's a big deal, because look at this. 4.5 star overall champion, insane to the membrane. Again, free legendary, just don't be an idiot like me, and you'll be able to get her incredibly fast. It's really that mentor of heroes, the 50% increased attack, buffing all allies for 2 turns, then fills the tournament of all allies by 30%, and she has a bunch of other great stuff, but she is a super fast character when you put the right artifacts on her. And she's usually the first one to go unless you happen to have a faster Arbiter. Generally, I feel like I can outrun a good chunk of the Arbiters out there because of my Armands. But even then, sometimes, you know, you're just gonna come across those nasty sped Arbiters that exist out there. It's like, yeah, I have 108 plus 206. What's the total? I can't. You actually want me to use math in my mind? No, we're at 314 speed, but Arbiter, she's blazing fast when you put the right artifacts on her. And when you can go start off with all that Terminator gain, you basically win. It feels like first Arbiter to go wins at that point. So, all right, enough chit chat. It's time to unlock. Finally, after months and months of being an idiot, it's time to claim our Raid Shadow Legends citizenship. People, put your hands together if you want to clap. It's time to do the Arbiter rap. Hey, Arbiter, don't ignore your missions. I think that's how the song went on Donkey Kong 64. All right, here we go. We got her. Hold on. And we'll take out the Raman 2 missions in a second. There we go. Chosen badge collected. Wait. Is there no fancy unlock animation? No, is there no unlock? Are you kidding me? Well, I was hoping for like a cool unlock animation, but okay, give me like some golden sparkles. Look at that. Oh, so cool. Wow, we got the Arbiter. Oh, okay, well, not as exciting as I was hoping it was gonna be. But after all those months doing this, it's like, okay, you could have given some pretty polygons and unlock animations. Whatever. She's in my roster. That's all I care about. I am so sorry it took me this long to get you. Can you please forgive me? But now that we have her, it's time to do some training. There's a training event this weekend. Trust me, you'll be seeing this in the next What is Arnold upgrading. I promise you that. But now the journey's not over yet. We now have the next things that we got to do. We now have, Arbiter missions all done. Now we have the Raman 2 missions. And these people tell me that the Arbiter missions feel more complicated than Raman 2. Maybe. Like, see, here we go. Clear Stage 7, Castle Nightmare. We've done that. I've already done that as well. 10 glyphs. That's pretty, like, a lot of this seems pretty decent. 10,000 points in the event. Again, the sad thing is I've done a lot of this stuff already. Unlock tag, like you see, like the unlock tag team arena. You can tell how far behind I am with doing these missions here. Oh my gosh. So mad, but at the end of it all, you get this champion over here, Ramontu Drake's Blood. I don't know if it gets as much rage as Arbiter, but let's pull it up. We have Ramontu. All right, let's go pull it up real quick. Oh, I misspelled this, of course. Now it's not gonna. Just Ramontu. Okay, let's try it again. And there we go. Still 4.5 star overall champion. But again, people usually say Arbiter's the bigger deal. But again, pretty solid in arena. We'll get there eventually, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. Now I'm curious, does this have multiple tiers? Like the Arbiter, there were like several strands of tiers. It looks like, yeah, there's 3 different parts, right? 3 different parts? Yeah, there's 3 different parts. So yeah, with the Sacred Shard, we got this. So, all right, people, stay tuned. We'll be working our way through the Ramontu missions again. Oh, wait, you can do both of these simultaneously? Oh, well, that's nice. You can do the Marius missions as well. Marius, pretty fun character. I've encountered a lot of them. I feel, again, Arbiter's more important, but I've seen a lot of these as well. So yeah, there we go. Yes, we have multiple parts. Let's go pull up the, what was it? The Marius real quick. Marius, potato. I don't know. Marius. That's nice that you can work on both of them at the same time. It would have been nice if I could do the Ramontu missions while I was doing the Arbiter stuff, but I digress. 5-star champion. Like, I feel like, you know, again, I'm looking forward to getting Ramontu, but this one, yeah. Whoa, mama. Whoa, mama. When Elvis was calling his mama, he was talking about how he was excited to get Mario. So this is really exciting. So again, people, especially if you're a new player, don't neglect the missions. There's so much to do in Raid. I understand. I was flooded. Like, again, for people who have been playing for multiple years, we take for granted. I had myself in there. I've only been really playing hardcore for almost a year now, but especially coming from other games I've played, it's easy to take basic things for granted. And we're like, oh, you didn't know that when new players come in? I understand that. I'm on that side of the field where it's like, wait, I'm just so lost. But now I'm understanding, or I feel like I understand a good chunk of the game now. All the stuff you got to do, hitting all these big milestones. And again, if you're a new player, please, the second you start the game, make sure you're working on these Arbiter missions. It's going to hold you back big time if you wait months like I did and started taking them seriously. But now you can tell we mean business. So that's going to be all for today. And if you are a new player, yet again, use that link down below or scan my QR code of infinite knowledge. We'll get you up and running one of the best new player giveaways to go right away. And then at level 40, you will get Deacon Armstrong. And make sure in your first 24 hours, if you are starting, use the promo code Monkey King to get yourselves Sun Wukong. Start off with an explosive start. And I hope to see you guys with an Arbiter in your roster in the future. Leave that like, comment down below, subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today. Oh, it's great to be in the Empire.